right, here we go. Week 2, AD2L. Good matchup tonight. Got RD Gaming versus.
University.
Ooh, we got one Battle Cup. The other team there, Oldsmold.
We know who the Radiant's going to be targeting now. Alright, this should be a very interesting game. It seems like both teams are in a very good position in the tournament so far. So, let's see what strategies both teams have under their belts.
Yeah, I think RD Gaming's up right now in the series. They've got 2 wins under their belt, no losses. I think the eVarsity's coming in with 2 losses from week 1. So I think it's still going to be a pretty good matchup, though, because I recognize some of these names, some pretty solid players on eVarsity.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, they're probably going to go for confidence here, so they're probably going to play really hard. Well, on the first ban here, we see a Timbersaw and a Tinker. Standard bans this patch. Timbersaw, just a strong hero. And they did ban that hero, so that means that they're probably going to pick up a strength carry, so that's something that the Dire or Radiant has to be basically looking at.
I was going to ask you that. Do you think that forecasts or kind of foreshadows what their draft is going to look like if they're banning the Timbersaw right off the gate like that?
I think so, yeah. Because the only heroes that are carries in this meta right now are Lifestealer and Swim, or at least strength carries. And they're both countered by Timbersaw to a large extent, so they might be looking to pick up that hero. So
you gotta wonder, I mean, does that mean the Tinker's more like a respect ban? I wonder if some research was done from RD Gaming and they looked at some profiles and thought, we gotta get rid of this Tinker.
I don't know, it might be that might be the case, but I think that it's just a general ban because Tinker is just a strong mid hero to play against this patch. I think he's a nuisance, and the perma hex combo on him just makes team fights really hard to win. So I think they might be just going for the safe ban there.
Okay, so the Beastmaster ban, the Shout. I mean, I think they're starting to forecast. They're looking for probably going to be some big team fights, some big initiation from eVarsity. They're scared of that Shout. What do you think?
I'm going to make a call here and say that they're going to pick up a Lifestealer. Because both those heroes are Lifestealer is basically countered by both those heroes there. So I think that the Dire is looking to pick up a Lifestealer here. Probably. So they might have to look at a potential ban on the Radiant side, or they might have to pick up a hero like Bane, maybe. Oh, we see a standard Mirana ban.
Mirana ban.
Yeah, I'm thinking you might actually want to worry about an Enigma pickup, things like that, because that's one of the best counters. You can go through BKB with that Sun. Maybe they're looking to pick up a Jug who can't spin TP anymore, something like that.
Shout goes through BKB, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does.
Which is why it's good against, the Enigmas, unless you have a Lincolns or something.
Right. Well, our first pick right here is a Disruptor. A very solid first pick, I think. He's been picked a lot this tournament, I think. In fact, RD Gaming picked him up their last 2 games.
Yep.
And they did really well with it. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to deal with this hero. I think I think Kunkka's like a really good counter to this hero, just with his X marks the spot, which I think is like a better version of Disruption, or Glimpse, I mean.
If you've got someone that uses that Glimpse well, you're in trouble, especially in the laning phase. If they max out that Glimpse early, you got a lot of potential to get some good ganks off. I don't know if the Witch Doctor is going to be a good way to counter that. I think you were right, though. I think you want something right off the get-go that's going to be able to counter that Glimpse if you can.
Pretty much. I think our Kunkka might be a solid pickup, and I do know Mushak plays a mean Kunkka. Oh, and we see a Juggernaut.
There's the Jug. That
here.
Works great. You
Jugs
can spin out of the Disruption, or the Glimpse.
Glimpse,
That's a very good pickup there. I think so. Yeah, I think Slayer's right because it's really good. It's a really good carry here, and he's like one of those carries that are really good against Glimpse. I think they could have even gone for an Ember Spirit here because Ember Spirit is known for like escaping Glimpse ganks and stuff like that really easily because of his Remnant. But I don't think they should pick him up this early. I'm not even sure if any of them play Ember Spirit, so we'll see what they have under their sleeve. They've gone with their 2 picks so far. Well, the Dire's taken quite some time actually, trying to come up with a counter pick here. What do you think they're going to pick up?
I'm thinking they're going to go with their offlaner next. If I'm eVarsity now, I feel like RD Gaming is starting to show their hand. They know they got the Jug. Now you have a little bit of options now to pick your offlaner. I'm trying to think what would be a good offlaner right now.
You might consider a Tide Hunter, something like that.
Something to set up the team fight, yeah.
Isn't that your favorite hero, Slayer?
Yes, my favorite hero.
The watermelon.
Once again, he deals really well against those melee carries. He does pretty well. Jug, I mean, if he spins, it could be annoying. but he'll be able to contest the Jug's farm if the supports try and roam at all.
And it's a great counter to the Witch Doctor, all that channeling ult. He's not going to get off a full channel with that Ravage.
I think you guys are right. Pad would be great here. There's the sheer amount of utility that he offers in team fights, and he's a very fast farming hero as well, so
And if
he's
he
going
does
to be
get
a real
shut down,
threat.
you just go Iron Talon, go
Ooh,
run to the
the
jungle.
Ooh, a faceless void. I'm surprised that didn't get banned. He's a very strong hero this patch. Like as an offlaner, he dominates most games. So it's gonna be interesting because void counters both of the heroes that the rating has so far. So I don't know if they're gonna.
Somewhat. I mean, you can still do Death Ward into the Chrono. You can still Jug ult into the Chrono if you have to.
I guess so, but
it's going to be a game of initiation. I think
the Death Ward doesn't work anymore though.
Channel.
But like the reason I say they're good counters is because they do have like relatively short cooldowns of their spells, and Void is really good at that. Just being able to stop cooldowns and kind of freeze teamfights completely, especially a Witch Doctor.
So what kind of Void is it? You think that's an offlane Void? You think it's
Oh,
carry
it's
void?
definitely an off.
It's
They're gonna
definitely
build.
an offlane.
This draft is gonna be built around this faceless void here.
Yep.
You might see a Lich, like a Puck, like a Phoenix maybe, something. I bet they're building this draft around the void.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely going to be a very teamfight heavy game, so it's going to be very interesting to kind of observe. Oh, here we see a Invoker ban on the Radiant side.
They just want to cut down on this. He combos well with you go Exhort, you combo that with the Chrono, like Sunstrike into a Chrono, like no one's going to survive that, at least early game.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's a very strong hero, and especially with the Chrono setup. And the biggest weakness of Invoker is just setting up his combos, which is like trivial with the Void. So I think it's a very good ban on their part.
With they're banning more team fight, I think that's definitely the way to go here.
Yeah,
it's
I think
clear
that's
that this is they're building their draft around the Faceless Void with the Disruptor Void opening.
Yeah, I really don't want to deal with the Dead Prophet ulti inside a Chrono. It's just hell. So
if you're already gaming right now, what are you looking to pick to counter this big team fight that EVRC's obviously starting to build up? I'm thinking maybe like a Dusa. Okay, what do you think?
Silencer. That's all you need. Pretty much all you need. So basically, if the Silencer is good enough, you can just pop Global when the Void jumps in. You kill him instantly because you have stuns and you have a lot of damage right now.
Yeah, it works. One of my personal favorites is actually the Disruptor against the Void, because when he goes in, drops his Chrono, you just pulse him out of it.
Pretty
or
much.
you ulti, or you put a kinetic field down. But yeah,
Keeps
I think
to be
what
out of the
Legion said is probably a good choice here.
I would even go with the Wenge here, to be honest. The Wenge is usually a very strong hero to swap out. Oh,
Ooh, the
that
Titan.
Oh,
just
this is
stomp
getting
in the
exciting.
Chrono. That
like
works.
this. I like this.
Astral
Who do you
Spirit
think
can
is
walk
gonna
through
be playing
Chrono,
this?
can he?
This is, I think
Yes, it
Kura
can.
has been playing that hero, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be in the off lane.
Yeah,
Kura
he's one
or
of my
Funka?
favorite heroes now.
Who's their offlaner? They're gonna play it in the
Kura.
off lane, I think.
Probably gonna be Kura, I'm guessing.
I don't
yeah,
think
I'm
they play this
excited
as a
to see,
support.
Because this hero hasn't seen too much play. I mean, recently in the pro scene he has, but it's very rare to see an older Titan, especially in these kind of games. So it's gonna be fun to watch.
His natural order is going to work really well with Death Ward, and it's going to
Definitely,
complement the Juggernaut pretty well as well.
Ooh, a lion. I don't know about the lion here. I feel like it's kind of counterintuitive with their team so far.
Nah, they like to do a roaming strat with the Lion Disruptor. Pretty standard with their teams.
I guess so, but don't you think a different support would have been better with like some kind of AoE ability?
It's their
or
comfort
even...
picks. If you've looked at their drafts from the past couple of tournaments, like
There we go, Vengeful Spirit.
yeah,
Yeah, I think that's a very
that's
safe
good.
pickup.
I don't know. I feel like a Shadow Shaman maybe would have actually worked better than the Lion. It would continue to their push.
Exactly. I was about
Because
to
right
suggest
now
the
they
same
actually,
thing.
with their three heroes, they kind of lack push. Like the Chrono's great and all, but if they have to siege, good luck sieging with that lineup. It's
With the
gonna be
lion,
awful.
yeah, it's not gonna happen, and that's exactly what I was about to say. Like, I think a shaman would have been better because the wards are also very good with Chrono. Like, they work really well.
And he's got Link Hex eventually. Like he'll serve the same purpose.
Yeah. He's just better, and I don't know. They might have gotten the lion just for the instant hex on the Elder Titan, so that might have been something that they were considering.
There it is.
Oh,
the Sven.
I told you. I called it. It was a Sven. It was either going to be a Sven or a Lifestealer, and they picked one of them.
The Timber band definitely let you kind of forecast that was going to happen. Something strength-wise was going to happen.
Yep, and I mean, I don't know, man. Like Sven, I don't know if he's the best pick here, to be honest, because he doesn't really synergize with the Void. Nor, I mean, he's a melee hero, and melee heroes in general don't really go well with the Chrono. So we'll see.
What
Maybe
I do see from eVarsity though is this is a draft that's very difficult to run away from. They can glimpse you. I'm assuming the Sven's gonna pick up a blink as well with the Lion eventually.
Yeah.
Like they've got the lockdown, they can drag you back. The Void can chase you down. It's gonna be tough to run away. So if you get into a fight, you're gonna have to actually finish the fight.
So what are you guys thinking for a mid here from eVarsity? I'm thinking Puck. Thoughts?
Puck would be great here, actually.
Because speaking of what Slayer's talking to, the inability to get away. Hard to get away from a Puck.
Yep.
Following it
I
up
think
with a
Puck-
Sven and a Chrono.
Honestly, we might even see something like a Magnus here. Magnus wouldn't be too bad either, because he sets up the Chrono perfectly. We might even see a Kunkka. Kunkka works really
that could
well.
be a good
with-
pickup.
Yeah, Kunkka would be hell to deal with, because, you know, it just adds to the ability to not escape from them. With
Yeah,
the
but
X.
if you're looking for something safe, I think maybe a Windrunner or something like that. A little bit more of you can siege a little bit easier with the Windrunner.
Yeah,
I
you're
think
right though. They're gonna have
yeah.
trouble breaking that high ground. I think the couple of
Maybe a TA,
Uh-huh.
like a Deso carrying mid. You know.
Yeah, Tia would be fine, but I think Kunkka would be better here, especially with the boat buff. Oh, and
they banned the puck. Okay.
Interesting. Let's see what they're gonna pick up here. I'm actually curious now.
I'm gonna chalk that up to a misclick. I think they meant to pick the puck. I think I was right.
Yeah.
Joined your channel.
I hope so, because that'd be pretty funny.
No, I think Slayer's right though. They need an answer to breaking that high ground if they're gonna try and break it in a relatively early. I don't think they necessarily have to. I mean, Void, Sven, transition 1 to late game. I'm interested to see who RD Gaming picks up for their 5 here for the mid.
Yeah, I mean, so far I think both drafts are looking great. I mean, both teams have brought probably really interesting heroes. Oh, I knew it. It's gonna
Ember
be
Spirit.
Knew it. And he works really well actually here. Does the Sleight of Fist work on Chrono? I'm not very familiar with that interaction.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you can
what'd you say?
you can slide a fist in Chrono.
Can you?
Yeah, oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Then
100%,
yes. But the only problem I see on the Dire side is that they're very farm dependent. They're very greedy, in fact.
It
so
is
I
a
don't
very
know.
greedy lineup. Yeah.
Very, very
This
greedy.
Sven and Ember are going to be fighting for farm pretty
pretty
heavily
much.
here.
And they're
So
very
the-
similar heroes, so I don't know how this is going to work out for them.
The
but
Void
if it
is
does,
going to be starved. Honestly, probably starved to farm this game. I don't unless they start like snowballing. You're not going to see. He's going to be starved. The Lion's not going to have a quick blink dagger.
Yep. I think that might be the case. I mean, if they do get to late game, though, I think the Dire might just have it because they have a
User left
very,
your channel.
they have a very, very solid late game lineup.
Yeah, I
there.
think RD might want to pick up an early game mid here, maybe like a Viper, and just start pushing down the towers, taking them early.
Denying eVarsity the jungle that they critically need to feed these big 3 heroes.
Don't let it go more than I would aim to win with this draft in under 30 minutes. Like, let's put it
Definitely.
that way.
I think that would be the case. Yep.
Because
I
I don't
mean-
know if you beat that late game. I don't think you could. Even if you picked a Deucin out, I don't think you'll beat it late.
Like, I don't know what the Radiant's gonna pick up. Oh, and a Slark. I like that.
All right, he can close out the jungle and definitely take away the enemy jungle pretty
Yeah,
well.
that's actually a very good pickup here. I like it. But the only problem is Void counters Slark to like a large extent.
I'm
actually.
assuming the Slark is mid here.
No, I'm pretty sure this is
Jugman?
going to be mid Juggernaut. Yes, and it's going to be a
Maybe, yeah.
safe lane Slark. I think Juggernaut does really well against Ember Spirit mid, just because he's able to spin and get rid of the shield like really easily. So I think they might be running him mid. Going to be an off lane Elder Titan with safe lane Slark. And that's they might even run an aggressive tri-lane here because they've got a really
User
strong aggressive
disconnected from your
tri-lane,
channel.
I think. So we
Yeah,
shall
I
see.
agree. I think Ember will struggle against this mid jug.
Yeah, I mean, you play that here a lot. I'm pretty sure that facing against something like a Juggernaut where you get magic
you
immune,
can't.
it's just really hard, I think.
And Ember's armor is so bad early. He'll be able, if Jug picks up a stout shield, like he'll be able to trade all day with the Ember.
Pretty much. Alright guys, let's introduce the team members. I shall do the Dire first. Here on the Dire side, we have EV. We basically have the stand-in, Dave Lemon on the Swen. Then we have Sibran playing the Lion. Then we have Crony playing the Ember Spirits. We have Osmold playing the Void. And we have Pendragon playing the Disruptor.
All right, I'll take up the Radiant.
Mm-hmm.
On the Witch Doctor, we've got Lotus.
Yep.
On the Juggernaut, we've got Mushak. On the Slug, we've got Coco. The Venge is going to be played by Funka, and Kura is going to be on the Elder Titan.
Yeah, this looks like a very exciting game. I mean,
Oh, smoke
both
up early
teams-
here, bottom lane. We got
Ooh, we
4
might see a
going in.
gank.
Yep,
We
looking
might
to
see a
set
gank
something
early.
good.
30 seconds to battle.
They've got very good first blood potential here. Sark might actually be in trouble here. Oh, Jet might be in trouble now. They are circling around. Oh.
Oh, this is going to be a good fight.
This is
Alright,
not.
Line's gonna initiate with a
they're
nerd
not
spike.
expecting this at
Alright,
all.
Line's going for a nerd spike. Do we have a searing chain?
Wait,
no?
they're going into it? They're actually
Fighting into
Oh,
it.
then we see a stun. We see a
Oh,
stun.
the line's gonna go
Line
down.
might actually be in trouble. We see a Juggernaut spin.
First
and there we go.
blood.
First blood. Wow, I think the Dire executed that terribly, actually, because they could have easily gotten first blood there. I don't know why they panicked. They should have just gone in. Well, he did get
they're
the
jumping on the
rune.
Ember, too.
I think he might actually be in trouble here. We're gonna go for the leash here.
Oh, nice leash. Coco gets the leash.
Oh, he's gonna get glimpsed here.
So the Disruptor.
Actually be in trouble. Oh,
Trigger
wow.
goes down.
This is expensive. Such an expensive rune trade. With Radiant getting both runes and just dominating with
This is definitely not how the Dire wanted this game to start. They're a lineup that can't fall behind anymore, because if the Radiant get a lead at all, they're gonna run away with this game.
I think so, yeah. I mean, I honestly think they should have just run an aggressive China because Sven can't really do anything without items, and they should have just put the Elder Titan against the Void. What do you guys think? I feel like that might
Even
have
the
been the way to go.
Slark would do fine in a one-on-one matchup if he had to against the Void.
Yeah, see, that would be great, but the problem with Elder Titan is that he's a hero that requires a lot of levels to be effective,
Yeah,
so...
that's true.
Yeah. Here we see a level 1 natural order pickup. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like he should have gone for the Astral Spirit. Helps
Yep.
a lot with pulling early and giving damage
he-
to harass the supports.
Was he at the fight bottom or no?
No, I don't think so.
No, he was not. It was a
top
4v5.
Because like even if you were, I think Echo Stomp would still always be the go-to choice, or Astral Spirit.
Astral,
I don't think.
yeah. I think Astral Spirit would be the way
Yeah,
to
it
go.
would be. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it definitely would never be natural order though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, I don't know. Maybe they have a strategy in mind that we're not very familiar with. Funka taking a lot of harass here, actually. I don't know if he's trading efficiently enough. They should be probably stacking this camp here. Looking to potentially pull in the future, because you really don't want a Void to be getting free XP. Alright, let's like analyze the warding, and so far it seems like the Dire has a lot of safe warding actually, and one aggressive ward here in the offlane. You can see right here.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty even trade-off if you look at the wards. I mean,
Yeah.
both
I don't
teams
know
got
how
one
I feel
across the
about-
river, one on their side of the river.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this ward because it really doesn't help. With they don't really have a Marana or something like that to actually set up arrows and stuff. So I don't know how I feel about this ward, but I guess they could have.
I think
put
that's
it
for the
in
glimpse.
offlane.
I'm guessing that's for the glimpse to get
Wow,
the ET
yeah, I
back
think
into
that might be
position.
it.
I feel
I
like
think
you
you might
could
be
just
right.
put that in the lane though. Putting that up on the high ground doesn't
Like I feel
serve
like
any purpose.
they just denied a ward to the Void, which is like very like it's important that the offlaner gets some kind of levels. So I don't know. Maybe if they get a few kills happening, then it might actually be worth it. But
So obviously one of the issues with Elder Titan right now, at least in the patch, this patch is very big on offlaners who can buy an Iron Talon and go into the jungle. And Kura clearly right now is
not.
struggling.
Yeah. Alright, and then here we see the CS battle actually. Jug and Ember are doing
User
relatively
left
the
your
same.
channel.
They're doing really well. These battle, and then Sven seems to be leading the Elastids so far, which is, I guess, understandable because Sven farms a lot faster
I'm
than
actually
Sark does.
one matchup that surprised me here is this mid matchup. December is doing as well as he is. I think the Jug should be pushing him a lot harder than he really is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I feel about the level up that Mushak is doing here. He should be.
Yeah,
instead of-
I feel like the Blade Fury should be maxed instead.
yeah, exactly. You should have 2 levels in Blade Fury, I think, with 1 level in crit, and maybe even a like stat level.
So we got a smoke bottom, all 3 of them.
Is that
okay.
an accident, you think? Or
I don't know what this smoke is. Coco should be staying in lane and farming. He's really not being efficient right now. I guess he's
Okay,
gonna go
he
for the
didn't
minus.
mean to get smoked. That was a mistake. We got the sports
Like-
rotating mid, trying to get that Ember.
before
I
he's
don't
6,
know.
yeah,
Like,
this is gonna be their only opportunity here, really.
For
this
the-
might-
yep,
this
before
might
he
be a
gets
good
to 6.
smoke. Yeah. I don't know how I
But
feel about
they
this
have a
though.
ward
because...
there, so if they get too close to the tower, he'll actually see it before they get there. So they're gonna have to go around the other way. Oh, they're just gonna go down mid.
Running out of
Down
time.
the
Oh,
river
we
here.
baited it. Good bait, good bait.
Oh, he's going for. Oh, you see a cast there, and then you have a Maledict and stun. When stun, oh, here we see a glimpse. We
Nice
got a healing ward
glimpse.
there. Disruptor might actually be dead here. No, he's not. Wow.
They might have stacked their stuns a little too much on that Ember that
I don't know how I feel about the Radiant's safe lane right now. I don't think Slark's really being that efficient. I mean, Void's getting 3 XP out of this lane, and
he's
he
got
should
9
be.
CS, but the Elder Titan's farm has dramatically improved the second he realized they walked away. He's got 7 CS now.
Yeah, but I think you're right, Slayer. Like, you should have just gone for the Iron Town and just gotten a few jungle camps here and there.
Yeah.
Like, that's the beauty of Elder Titan, because he gets so much time. Here we go,
So-
Stomp. I don't know why
Good
you're
So,
stomp
as
from
we
the
discussed
AT.
before, the 1 point in Blade Fury, I bet you if he had 2 points in that, he would have definitely killed that Ember. That Ember 100% would have died
Would
if
have
he
been
had
dead.
2 points.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you could have even gone for the Disruptor kill there. Oh, here we see an attempt on the Void here. You're gonna be able to jump. You see Slark.
Line rotating in.
Using his Dark Pack.
Don't think they see him.
I feel like there's a lot of inefficient trading going on between the two teams right now, especially in terms of mana and health.
Yeah,
But I mean-
now, so Jug is 6. He does
Oh
have
my god, Jug
opportunity-
might actually. Oh,
no.
is it I don't know how I feel about that. He's actually dead now.
If he didn't hit him so close to the creep wave, he would have killed him. But
He would've killed him,
jumped to
yeah.
a creep.
I feel like, yeah, he got a little bit impatient there. Probably that's the thing about Jug. He should be waiting. He should be more patient. And I don't agree with the
yeah.
skill build at all. Like, you should be going maxing his spin. It's really helpful to farm, especially in the safe lane with the continuous mana that you're getting from a bottle. So that might actually be adding a lot to him kind of losing this lane, actually.
Yeah, I think that definitely put him in a bad, or it didn't put him necessarily in a bad spot yet, but it put the Ember in a much better spot than he currently was, or even should
Definitely.
be realistically in a matchup like this.
Yes, because at max level, that's 155 damage lasting over a period of 5 seconds. That's a lot
Eventually
of
gonna go
damage.
down here
Farka,
bottom lane.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here we see
Definitely
Farka
good.
getting
That's just
Earth Spike,
unfortunate.
and then we see an Ember Spirit shield. Here we see the Ember Spirit actually recovering really well now. He's almost got enough gold for his Aquila, or if he's rushing up bots, he's almost halfway there.
Yep.
So,
He's up right now in GPM. He is the leader right now by about
Yeah,
50.
so-
He bought the Aquila. That's usually my go-to.
yeah,
go-to,
the Aquila is really good. I agree too. It adds a lot of armor. I feel like this is a mistake that he's like heading back. When you're playing Ember Spirit, you want to be more efficient.
Yeah, he should have left
and
the Remnant
Remnant,
back.
and then just back. Yeah, and
He
then
should have
gone
left the
back.
Remnant back at the tower or on a camp. What
Yeah.
you do is if you leave a Remnant on a camp, you turn your Flame Guard on in the base and you go to that Remnant and you kill
Right,
the camp.
and then just farm it. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I don't think it's gonna make a huge difference, but it's small things like this that do add up. So
Because then he wouldn't have to use his TP. He could TP to a different lane. And now
Exactly.
he throws the Remnant behind him. Like,
Interesting.
there's
Yeah.
no purpose. Yeah, it's I don't know. Maybe I guess it's a lot more advanced techniques. They might be just playing these heroes. Maybe not be the comfort heroes. So
it looks
never
like
know.
the Radiant saw that Dire Ward that Disruptor just put out. It'll be interesting to see if anyone comes over and dewards that in the mid lane.
I mean, so far this CS battle, Swain is just outclassing this Slark right now. I mean, he's like out CSing him so hard, and Kriya's really not able to contest or do anything.
I think
in
that
this
comes
lane.
down to the lineup. Like, the Sven could kill the Elder Titan probably if he got
Yeah.
too close.
I think so too, and I really don't agree with this Jobo that Kriya's actually doing. Oh, here we see another
Jug goes
kill
down
attempt
mid.
on the
Yep.
Ember.
Good rotation by the Lion
Good
there.
rotation by the Lion there. Oh my god, Jug's
Despite
might
the
actually be in
vision.
trouble here. They do have wards, but they also have a high ground
They're
ward
pinging
right
the ward
there.
up higher. They might think it's up higher. If he doesn't place this ward on the right spot, he's not going to find it.
I mean, right now I feel like Dire's playing really well now since they
If we
started
take a
on their
look at
back
the
foot.
jungle, these camps are really very much stacked. You've got a quad stack on that one camp.
Oh my
Double
god.
stack on another, double stack on another.
Oh, these guys are some top class supports right there, just stacking for
There's
their
about
Sven.
5 stacks in that jungle right now total.
But I mean, to be honest, Sven really doesn't have as much farm as he should have.
They're gonna make a play here mid. Lion's
Oh,
behind
here we
him.
see
Lion, good
Lion
rotation.
Strike, and then we see Mushak spinning. He might actually be in trouble. Hex used to.
He might
We
have
have
to
Flame
ult.
Guard. He's probably gonna use a remnant here. None.
Oh.
Wow.
Eliminated.
Man, they're just making
Flame
things
Guard.
happen.
Whoever's coming in might die here if they're not careful.
I think he's fine. He might actually be fine.
If the
Lotus is
supports
fine.
didn't back off, they might have been able to go for that kill. Ember has
Yeah.
enough health and mana that he could have dove for that.
I don't know. Like, I feel like the Dire is playing really well right now. Just knowing exactly what their boundaries are, using their cooldowns as they're up, and it's amazing how they're playing from behind. And as Slayer had noted earlier, there's a huge stack going on. This might actually be a 5 stack over here. Like, that's a lot of gold early. Like, people
This Sven
underestimate.
is going to be either Ember
Oh
or
my
Sven
God.
can take it. Oh, wow.
Like, this is
crazy.
amazing. Like, look at this. Like, this stack is probably gonna feed up into his armlet or blink tag, early blink dagger that he's probably gonna get. So, looks like Radiant are in a heap of trouble right now, unless he can make something happen.
And they have no idea that these stacks are even happening. That's the crazy thing about it.
Yeah. I don't think they do, and they haven't even stacked their ancient camps yet, and that's when the real farming starts, and that's when it gets
This Sven's
really
gonna have
annoying.
his Helm of the Dom into probably, I'm assuming, either a Blink or an Echo Saber, and he's gonna have that the second item very
Definitely.
quickly.
I
He's
mean-
gonna have the Helm of the Dom, and he's already gonna have his second item.
I think he's already gonna have like an armlet. An early armlet this game would just wreck their team because it helps against the Elder Titan armor loss that you get. So I think that might be the way to go. And I really don't agree with Curtis' skill build here. I mean, he's maxing out the natural order, which is really not the way you want to go. You just want to get one level in it and just max out your
You
Q
can't
and
even use the
W.
Spirit to farm. Like, sometimes they
Yeah.
farm on the Spirit. And
Yeah, and I don't know what's gonna happen there. I mean, team fight wise, I guess they're gonna do a lot of damage, but it's just overall wrong skill builds, I think.
They just got another stack on that medium camp on the Dire side.
wow.
Oh my god, it's a
Holy-
huge stack.
I think
I don't
Sven's
think
gonna
I've
clean
ever seen
it.
anyone stack that camp that much before. That's insane. And
We're
here
gonna
comes
see,
Sven. He's
probably gonna
pop
see an
his
ult
God
from
Strike.
Sven. Yep.
Yeah. Oh my
No,
god.
is he
He
not?
might not. No,
Oh,
yeah.
there we go.
Doesn't need to, but it looks like he's going to anyway. That's such a huge amount of XP for the supports as well. Look at that. They're almost
That
got their
Sven
6
got over 1,000 gold. We got
Wow.
1,000 gold from that basically.
easily, and like
And he's just
and
moving to the next
supports.
camp.
Yeah, the supports are almost level 6. That's the amazing part of stacking. The supports also get a lot of it. Lion now has his level 6. He's a very dangerous hero now. This is because his level 1 finger
And
hurts a
now,
lot.
is he gonna go to the other camp? They're pinging it.
Oh boy, that's gonna put Sven at
This is
over
gonna be another
100 CS by 10 minutes.
Easily. I mean,
No, it is.
That's-
This
that's
is gonna
the-
be
It's second
104.
this is amazing because Swen, as you all
Stack
know, is
again.
like, yeah, and like I said,
they're
this is
chasing
a
the
huge
void
amount of
bottom.
XP. All right,
No,
here we
they
see a
can't
void
get him.
attempt. No, here we see a mid attempt here. Mushak basically getting glimpsed. The Disruptor catching ulti, and then we have Searing Chains, and he might actually be dead. Ah,
This is not going good for Radiant. They started off great, but they haven't gotten a kill since then.
I mean, yeah, and I don't know, man. Like, I feel like
There's a
Blitz-
5,000 gold difference and a 5,000 XP difference right now.
Like as of right now, I don't think they're being really efficient at all. Like look at like Sven over there. He's got 100 last hits already and like 12 minutes, 108 now. That's ridiculous, and that's a crazy amount of last hits if you think about it. Well, what's gonna kind of change this is what items he's actually gonna get out of it. Like, is he gonna get an early blink dagger, or are we gonna see an Arlet pickup? What do you guys think?
Radiant's middle
Probably
tower shouldn't
Blink.
have to take this abuse.
I think if you can get the blink this early,
It might be
It-
worth it for the
it might be
initiation.
worth the blink for the
Nah, he's gonna
initiation.
get cut.
He's gonna go an Echo Saber, it looks like. We see
Because if
you're-
Kura
Line.
trying to go for a stomp here.
I feel like
Probably
you
not.
go that blink if you picked it up. It's sort of like the tiny when you pick up the blink. The idea is that you pick up that blink and then it basically bankrolls your next item, and that's I feel like in this case the Sven could get away with it. At 12 minutes, if you could have a blink, Helm of the Dawn treads, like you're gonna kill anyone you see.
I mean, I agree with that, but I feel like they already have enough initiation. I feel like he should have gone for an Armlet, and really Armlet would have helped him more than an Echo Saber, to be honest. I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe.
he's planning to go late game apparently. He
Radiant's
just wants to
middle
farm
tower
it and take
could
it
use some
late.
help.
Yeah, look, okay, here we see an attempt on Disruptor. They're
gonna get him.
Oh, they did get him.
Yep, Sark did get the kill, so
Radiant's
he already has
bottom
a
tower
Shadow
needs
Blade
some
now.
help.
So they now that he's at a Shadow Blade, a really good timing actually. Now he should probably gank with it and see if they can get some things going on. I mean, Ember is really farmed now. He already has his bots. So relatively early boots of
Radiant's
travel.
middle tower
The Ember, yeah,
is
he's
under
doing very well.
attack.
His farm's only
Radiant
400 gold
structures
behind
have
the
been
Sven, and
snow
he
fortified.
did not take those cams. He's
But
doing
looks like-
exceptionally well.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like mid. Does he have a
This is
Remnant back
greedy.
there?
That was very greedy. Alright, he backed out. Okay.
Yeah. He could have actually gone
Radiant's
for it.
middle
It would
tower
have been
has
fine.
been
'Cause he
denied.
did have a remnant back there. I don't know why he didn't, but
I think that they were expecting the stun into an ult maybe from the jug.
yeah, that might have been it.
Oh,
Oh,
you
here
gotta
We
we
gotta
see
pause. A little bit of lag. Yep. So it looks like the Dyers abandoned stacking the medium and large camps, and we've gone straight to stacking the ancient camp. And looks like the Helm of the Dom, they got a creature out there now, using it
Yeah,
to
they
stack.
get stacked.
I feel like that's gonna be a huge. I don't know how I feel about a Hellbear here. They should have just gone for the range creep because it's usually more efficient and has more range than pretty much every creep. But I think it's gonna be a huge influx of gold for the Dire. I don't know. I feel like Spencer's gonna snowball so fast that Slug's really not gonna be able to do anything this game. Biggest thing.
It was unfortunate, but I think he just grabbed the first creep he saw. If you remember, he actually used the Hellbear to pull this camp, this
He
like
tanked,
sixth
yeah, and
step.
stomped with it, I think.
Yeah, he used the stomp and then he moved it over to the Ancients.
I guess so. Well, so far as we see, I mean, how does the gold graph and the net worth look like as of right now? Looks like Sven's like up there.
Oh, Varsity's over, what is that, about 6,000 gold ahead of RD Gaming
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable with the huge amount of gold influx that they had with all the stacks that they
Stacks.
just took.
Yeah, Sven's
Yep.
leading right now with 126 CS at 13 minutes. It's pretty
Like,
impressive.
it's insane. Yeah, it is. It's pretty insane because they got their level 6 on their supports relatively quickly too, even after they died a lot. And they've already got, the supports have already got, the support line already has a magic wand and a tranquil boots. So he's doing really well with the win lace, so I think he's doing really well. I think they're in a very good position right now, but
I'm
you
fine
know,
with waiting
as we know,
around, but
anything
let's
can happen in
go.
games, so we'll see what happens. Dark
Yeah.
is a hero that
Thing.
tends to change games completely with the Shadow Blade, so we'll see if he's gonna use it.
Micah-
December's
oh, they're
steady
gonna get
as
the
no
Ember.
mana.
Alright. Oh, and we
That was
do
a
see,
clip.
oh, here we may see an attempt to gank attempt on the Sark here at the bottom lane. Is he gonna get glimpsed? Or he's not? He's gonna live another day.
There's no chrono up right now either, so.
They don't really
The
need
void,
it. I mean,
it looks like the void's going of Vlad's, which I think is the right option here with the amount of physical
Right click
and
that
with
they
the
have?
Elder Titan taking away the armor. That's definitely the way to go. I think this game.
really, but I feel like a Blink Dagger early would have been more useful, or Vanguard, because it kind of helps against
They're making
the
an
Sark.
attempt with Sven.
Oh, here we see a gank attempt on the Sven. Sven might actually be fine here.
That
No, he's not.
Sven was hitting pretty hard. If he had any help at all, I think that fight would have turned around.
That was a great scene.
That
That's
could
what
have
we
gone
said.
very badly for the Radiant.
That's
Definitely.
what I mean. If he had
Yeah,
a
but
plus
it
one
didn't.
there,
Yeah.
it would have been a team. he would've
Any
wiped
sort of
three
stun.
But the Radiant are like I said, you know, like Sark's actually leveraging his Shadow Blade now, and they're actually making things happen, which is exactly what they should be doing. And now the Nacho order is actually paying off because he
Dyer's
has
top
max levels
tower
in
is
it
under
now. So
attack.
So
I hope
I don't
they keep
think they
pushing.
come back and
Structures are
defend this. I
fortified.
think they give this tower up probably.
yeah, this tower's probably getting sacked, and they can probably keep pushing. They
They're
can't do
beating
anything.
on
The healing
Dyer's
ward's gonna be
top
up pretty
tower.
I
soon.
mean, they do have a
and
chrono, so the void
Radiant's
could
bottom
TP
tower's
in. He
got
could come in on
here
it.
we see another attempt by
think-
Lion and Disruptor over here. I don't know what they're doing really.
Were those
Are they gonna go for the
crabs in
deny here?
Dyer's top
Probably
tower?
not.
Yeah.
TP
Oh,
bottom
there's
to
a
Or
defend.
massive
TP's
TP.
bottom. Well,
Abuse?
I don't know how I
Don't
feel
have
about
TP
it. They're gonna
bottom.
get glimpsed here. Oh my god,
Yeah,
Brushak actually
Brushak
got
got
glimpsed.
him.
He's
He's
been
gonna
fingered.
die.
Could use
Oh
some
my
help.
god, that was beautiful. That was really good. Really good rotation by the supports there. Sark might
I
actually
don't
be
know
able to
if they
get a
were
kill
paying
here on the... Sark might actually be able to get a kill here on the Lion. Yeah, he's gonna be able to do it. And the Disruptor ulti's been used. Oh, Ember's actually TPing in. Oh, here we see a magic wand. The Hex going on right there. In his arc pack, is he gonna be able to TP out? Nope. Not ever.
Dyer's bottom tower is
Lion
under
I think
attack.
is actually a great picture against the Sark.
Sven wants revenge, bottom lane.
Oh,
Great
Sven.
chrono.
Great chrono. Oh my god, look at that health on Funka. They're actually dead. Sven actually got a double kill her. That's huge. Makes up for his death earlier.
I don't know if you saw that, but Faceless Void actually waited on the right side of the lane, hid in the tree, knew they were coming, and then jumped in. That was a great chrono. It was a good three-man chrono.
That was a
Let Sven get
fantastic
set
chrono.
up
Happening to
Yeah,
Radiant's
he
bottom
hit that
tower.
one hero out on the edge
Radiant
there, and
fortified
he
their
could cleave
structures.
everybody else in the chrono.
from
That
inside.
was a
yeah.
great chrono actually because it managed to get all their heroes without getting any of the Dyers,
Radiant's
which is
bottom
perfect.
tower is
That's always the
no
perfect
more.
case scenario, you know? So, I don't know, the Radiant did
Radiant's
have
top
it there
tower
for a
is
second
under
there. I mean, they
attack.
were recovering, so, but it's getting harder and harder. As we had already said earlier, the later this game goes, the harder it gets, especially once Lion gets his Blink Dagger,
Radiant's
an
top
instant
tower
Hex,
deserves
and he's
just as
very
much
close
help
to his
as
He's
Blink
very
Dagger, actually.
close.
I think about Lion, he's a hero that farms really fast at Blink Dagger because he's able to get finger kills, which add up like a large amount. Here we see the Lion getting pinged out, he might actually get ganked here, potentially. I don't know. I feel like the warding on the Radiant side is really lacking. They have one aggressive ward, but I feel like they need more defensive wards to actually start de-warding.
Radiant's top
Well, I mean, if
tower
you
Some of
look at the Dyer's wards right now, they have
Radiant
phenomenal map
structures
control.
are
They have
fortified.
basically
Pretty
one
much.
solid aggressive ward, one good river ward, and then one ward right there in their own camp to make sure Sven can camp
Radiant's
safely.
top tower deserves just as much help as
I think so,
bottom.
yeah. I mean, as we know, map control and wards win games, so in this regard, they might actually be contributing to a part of the loss. And I also think, I hate picking on Kura here, but I feel like his item build is also not the one he should be going. He should be picking up that Yule Scepter, because it sets up a stomp perfectly, and it's exactly what they need right now. Just some kind of hard disable against that Ember Spirit. And Yules is also generally very good against Ember because he gets rid of the shield like instantly. So that might be the way to go.
So let's talk
As of
about
right now.
real quick. Let's talk about RD's wards they just put out. They put out 2 more wards. Do you think those are too clustered a little bit too together there, uptight?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, it's all based on one location, which I don't think they should be focusing on. I feel like they should be focusing more on this
Radiant's
region
top
right here.
tower
And if they
has
wanted
looked
to put a
better.
ward there, I think they could have put 1 ward at that high ground right next to the tower. If they were
Radiant's
looking
top
to set
tower
up and defend that
has
tower. To me, it's a waste to put the wards there if you're not going to defend the tower. You have to think about where's this game going to be
Dyer's
playing
bottom
out
tower
next,
is under
and it's
attack.
definitely not there. Like you either
Radiant's
sack the
top
tower,
has looked
or
better.
and don't put wards
Or
there
you just
because,
move
or
on.
you put
Yeah.
them there because you're anticipating you want to defend
Dyer's
this tower.
bottom tower is being
Here we see a
chipped
bunch of
away.
heroes actually tipping in to go on the jug here. He might actually be in trouble. Oh, Sven with the blink. He's actually going in. Might get glimpsed here. He's actually dead.
Dyer's
Gonna be a
bottom
glimpse
tower
here.
is
Oh,
out.
Mushak's dead.
Own it.
Man, the Dire is like playing really well with their
Now, if we
rotations.
take a look at the
and-
net worth here really quick, this line is almost ahead of this jug right now.
Oh my god, really? Wow,
He
That's
actually
actually-
just surpassed the Juggernaut right now.
that's not a good sign when their hard 5 is more farmed than your mid hero. It's definitely not a good sign. But I mean,
That's
we
the
mustn't
beauty
lose
of
hope.
having stacks.
I guess so. I mean, the stacks I think played a huge role, and if the Radiant do look at this replay, I hope they note that stacks do count a lot. And Sark does have a lot of items. I mean, he kind of has a silver edge, I guess. I don't know if that's the pickup here. What do you guys think? It would be the item pickup.
I think he just wants the health, maybe. I don't know.
For the stats, yeah. I don't know. I guess
Maybe
the
the
disruptor,
stats,
you're
but I
always
feel
you're gonna
like-
be in a precarious position no matter what with the disruptor.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, I feel like an early BKB or even something like Scotty would have been more useful, just with the ability to kite Swen. Maybe, I guess, you know,
Just
it's a lot harder to farm.
the supports to come and soak up XP with them.
Yep, and that's the definition of a very good carry player, I think. Just the ability to have awareness and, you know, just being able to help out supports and XP. Like, they're getting free XP out of this. Like, they don't even have to be there for half the kills. It doesn't matter. Because they're getting so many stacks. And this, I feel like, is a resource that most players don't use. Especially when they have a Swen on their team. But I mean, I think the Radiant still has a chance to do this. I mean, they're not completely behind. Slark is still up there in net worth, so they can easily catch up. All it takes is just one mistake, and Slark, as we know, is oh, here we see a Funka with
Like
a
at the
stun
Void
going
here.
on. Void here. Void might actually be the worst target
Nice
to go on.
leash
Oh, he
by
might actually be
Coco.
in there with a Q. Oh, we see a Chrono usage here, and he might actually get out. Here we see a Disruptor ulti coming in. Oh no, he just goes for
Yeah,
You know
the
what would
Negative.
have been a
and
great
next
item
off.
there, guys? Dual Scepter.
Yep, I think
That,
so.
that
I
boy
think,
would not have gotten away.
yeah, exactly.
Well,
I feel
the
like
problem
all
was
these-
Kura's position was like all the way over here versus
Radiant's top tower
Void, so
deserves
like,
he
just
can-
as much help
okay.
as
I don't know
Dawn.
why he didn't just ulti him and just secure the kill. Oh, here we see a glimpse attempt on
Dyer's
him.
bottom tower is
Oh, and
being
Disruptor's
chipped
actually
away.
dead. I don't know if that's
Radiant's
actually worth it
top
because they
tower
lost the
is
Q2
under
at the top there, or they're working on it actually. So they might actually be chased.
They're gonna be
Towers
trading
are
here,
down.
which-
Is under
I
attack.
mean, I guess if you're this far behind, the trade is actually in
It's
your
in your
Really
favor.
good.
You need the gold, yeah.
You definitely do. But I mean,
Supports are starved right now. You need something.
yeah, that's for sure. I mean, the support's really, yeah, that's right.
They might
Yeah.
be coming back. Looks like the Dire want to fight this, but
Dyer's bottom tower has
I think they do. I mean, Ember's not in
I-
position, although he can just TP out.
Chrono's down. Disruptor's dead for another 10 seconds. I don't know.
They might be able to get a mid tower here too.
Dyer's middle tower is under
Possibly
attack.
getting some high ground. I mean, they don't have Chrono
I don't know
anymore,
why
so.
the Ember. All right, the Ember did go back to the okay. I was gonna say I don't know why he remnanted it back, but
We see,
This Ember's not
Radiant's
doing
top
too bad
tower
as
is
well.
under
Almost
attack.
equal in net worth to
Dyer's
this
middle
man.
tower isn't going
Yeah,
to
but
now, I
last.
don't know
Ember,
why
once
this
he gets
Ember's
his
not
items-
pushing still. Why is this Ember still not pushing the high ground here?
Radiant's
Doesn't
top
have
He
to,
can
because
remnant
they're
back
probably
in an
gonna fight.
instant if he needs to.
No, but he's probably setting up for a fight here. Oh, Line's actually getting pinned down here. Oh, they can actually push. Oh, I see a finger. Wow, that was huge.
Nice finger by Lion.
Was that the display
That was
of the blink
huge.
dagger or no? I don't think it was.
I think it might have been, yeah.
It
He
might have
blinked
been.
in and he fingered, yeah. He blinked
I don't
in and
think
he
we
fingered.
saw him use it before then.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
Not in
Yeah, I
a
don't
not
think
in
they knew.
a aggressive capacity. No, I don't think they
That's
knew he
actually
had it.
huge. That is huge because they just basically killed their carry for like with the help of a 5-spot. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I don't know if Radiant want to take this. They know the Void has his current. Well, he's not there, so maybe they do try and defend it.
I mean, the one thing that the Radiant has, the Dire doesn't, is the fact that they have Ancestors of Spirit, and they do have Natural Order, so this might be something to look at. I feel like he wasted that stomp there. Should have waited for them to counter initiate.
Sven is a blink, so he can
I don't know why
blink
Moonblock
stun
is in
He's
that
gonna blink stun. Here we go.
Moonblock's actually dead.
Killing
In a
spree.
terrible position.
Dominating.
Ooh, nice ult by the Elder Titan
Double
though.
kill.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though because
It doesn't know.
problem. It really doesn't because I felt like the Juggernaut was in a very bad position there. If you guys were
That's gonna be a
watching.
dieback on the Jug.
Triple
Pretty
kill.
much. And I think that would have been like possibly one of the worst outcomes for the Radiant on the side. So
Yeah, this is gonna cost them this tower, and then maybe
Radiant's middle
Roche.
tower
Maybe they
is
go
under
back for
attack.
Roche. I mean, it's the respawn times are too short that I don't think you can go high ground off of it, but they could probably take Roche. They still have a Chrono, so they could take a fight around the pit.
Yeah.
Area.
No, yeah, Roche is definitely the safe play. I don't know if they're gonna do that though.
Roche
It looks like they might try and push.
Possibly just go high ground. You can
The
actually
Sven,
go high
no one
ground.
can heal up the Sven, so
They might be able to just back up. That's the one advantage that the Radiant does have. They have superior push, so they might be able to rat them out here. Potentially. It's just that the Sven is so ahead in like net worth that it really
even this
doesn't matter.
Emperor he's got a Battle Fury Chrysalis already working towards the Daedalus, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, like the Radiant supports are already squishy as it is to a Sven. Imagine what they're gonna do against an Emperor Spirit and the Sven together. I feel like the game's
Yeah.
really getting out of hand.
The Sven's
then the
built his
Radiant might be in trouble.
BKB. He's looking to end the game now that he's got his BKB up.
Pretty much.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
There's
Oh,
smoke
you
in
see
the
a gank
Radiant.
attempt on the
They
bottom
might,
here.
they might find
They might actually be able
someone
to. Okay, Woodman actually can come on there. They're actually probably the worst target to go on. We should have just gone for the Ember Spirit there. Just stunned. And he
held on
wasted
to that
Chrono.
Chrono too long. I think if he dropped it earlier, he could have
should've-
gotten
yeah.
away. Or,
Both of them
or-
got
I felt
away.
like,
Yeah.
He was a bit greedy there. He just got the Chrono run. Could have been fine.
Now that kill was worth 2,000 XP and about 1,200 gold, so it was definitely worth it. The RD definitely got their money's worth.
It's definitely worth it because they used their Chrono as well. So that means with Chrono's down, they could just push or take a Roche wolf possibly. So that would be what they go now. And it looks like they're gonna
I think
go.
they still struggle to fight around the Roche even without the Chrono.
Oh, you already said
The Emperor
Glimpse is
can
down
slide
already. The
in.
Glimpse is down already, so they might be able to easily push it tier 1 here. Are they going to though? That's the question. We see the Ember Spirit just doing quite a lot of damage actually on the Witch Doctor, so I don't know if she can really deal with the Ember Spirit and the Sun at the same time. Wow, they're really not able to contest this push. Just really not able to do it. I don't know if you should have ulted there. Oh my god, he didn't have enough mana for a spin there, he might actually be dead. He's gonna get fingered. Oh, we see a beautiful swap there. It's an Elder Titan ulti. He's Sluck basically going for the Disruptor kill. Pretty nice. But he does not have Chrono anymore, but Sven did use his BKB.
Sven is just putting out so much damage right now. It kind of doesn't matter.
Unstoppable.
I think this might be it, to be honest.
Well, yeah, this might afford Dire the opportunity to actually break the high ground that we kind of thought was going to be tricky for them to do.
Yeah, I mean, they can definitely push high ground now. I mean,
Chrono
what
coming
are
up
they
in 20 seconds.
Exactly.
so-
I mean, what do they got to fear? An underfarmed Slark and a underfarmed
Coco.
Juggernaut? Coco might actually be in trouble here. He's gonna go for the Hex. Does he have enough mana? Oh, he does. He's gonna. He's probably mana draining. He's gonna back
Well,
off, and he's actually in trouble.
He does have
Stuck.
just enough to TP. He TP'd. That's definitely the smart play.
Yeah. But, Coco really doesn't have the farm to kind of deal with the lineup right now. I feel like he should have way more items than this.
He's holding on to his gold. Okay, he's going Echo Saber. Okay.
I don't know about that pickup actually. I feel like a Basher would have been a better choice here because they really need some disables against that Swen. Obviously, they really can't deal with it. As an Abyssal is like probably the best pickup that they can do right now. Because an Abyssal just goes to BKB, so you can just use it on BKB Swen and really can't do anything for quite some time actually. So, I don't know. Very questionable pickup on the Radiant side. Here on the Dire side, we basically see them just farming together, in fact, just trying to get that XP, trying to leech that XP. Lion's actually really farmed. He already has a 4-staff and a
They're
Blink
gonna go
Dagger.
into the pit here probably, or smoke up. Is there smoke coming on? Yeah, there is on this card. They're gonna look for a smoke kill, maybe go high ground or back to the Roche pit with it.
Potentially, I mean, do you think that's the only way that the Radiant comes back? Just
I think they have to get aggressive. They have.
They
because-
have to, but the Dyer's making the aggressive moves here. They're either gonna
Go
go
double
into the
smoke.
pit-
Here
Double
they're actually
smoke.
Gonna meet. Are they gonna be in trouble here? They're gonna meet, bumping each other. One might actually go in and try to. Oh, you see the Sven actually leeching. Bucket just getting blown up instantly.
Oh, Disruptor ult stops the stomp.
Wow, that was a very good Disruptor ulti. Oh, you see Chrono catching some people. Dark might actually be in trouble here. They're all dead. This might be it.
Double kill.
It's gonna be a team wipe.
Probably. Yep.
That
Are they
Disruptor
gonna go
ult
for a push?
stopped the stomp. If they would have
Yeah,
gotten that
it's
stomp off, that would have been huge.
That's the thing, like, Disruptor is really good. It's a very good hero, just that instant silence just screws up a lot of channeling spells, I think. He's especially good against heroes like Void, and they just picked him up, and it's perfect. I don't know, I feel like the Radiant might actually be in trouble here. So, what do you think is their best chance now for survival? Is it just ratting, or is it
They're
going to
so
be
far
trying to
behind.
take it?
I don't even know if it's
Radiant's
possible. Like
bottom
they might be able
tower
to pick
has
one
fallen.
person off, but it's
Yeah.
it's an uphill battle.
I think if you're the Radiant right now, I think you got to smoke up, maybe pick them off while they're trying to do the Roshan. They have to defend this high ground. They can't let them take these set of racks.
No fortified.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they really can't do anything though because they don't really have. Oh,
Swap.
You see a beautiful swap on the sun right there. Hucka might actually be in trouble here. You see a Maledict going in. You see a beautiful stomp. You might see an actual echo. Oh, the
Oh,
ulti
just
there.
outside.
Oh wow, and that's just their defense, and all their ultis are down now, and the Dire
That's
can
a
actually
very good
push again.
disengage though
Dire's
from
top
the
tower
Dire.
is
They
under
were
attack.
able
Definitely.
to avoid. That should have gone a lot worse for them, but they disengaged very well there.
Actually, I think it was a very good defense by Radiant. They did a really good job there, just playing them away
I
from
don't
the
know.
racks.
They kind of left the disruptor to die. I think if they were all sieging that tower together, I think they could have fought that.
Definitely, I mean, that's definitely true, but the thing is, I feel like they executed, the Radiant really executed their ultis and everything in combos, it was good. That's exactly what they
Well,
did.
Varsity showed a lot of
Time.
discipline by just deciding we don't need to be here anymore. It's time to leave, and leaving the Disruptor behind. I think was the right call.
Definitely. I think it was a very good call on the Dire side.
They
Definitely. I think,
they would take this late. They definitely their odds improve if they go late as well. Never mind the lead
Yeah.
that they already have. So there's no
Definitely,
need
I mean-
to rush it.
yeah, I think the Radiant might. I mean, as much as I hate to count out a team already, I think that the Radiant might be in trouble here. But I think, I mean,
Interesting.
if there
If
is
you
a team
guys
that,
noticed that Slark is playing Orc now.
Yep.
Oh, it is an Orchid.
He's got
well,
one, yep.
It will help with the Ember, and it will help pick off the Lion a little bit easier because that way he can't just turn around and when you jump out him, he can't hex you.
that is true, but the Lion does have a force staff, so he's probably going to be really, really hard to kill, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like he might have just gone for stats and right click at this point.
Generally, that's an item like if you're already leading, that's generally an item you'll pick up on a Slark or like an Ember. If you're already leading, it's not something you pick up from behind.
Like, the Orchid would have been fine if he had gotten it before Silver Edge, but now that he got it after Silver Edge, I feel like it might have been a bit too late, to be honest.
Yeah,
Not
he
really
definitely
the
should
item.
have just stuck with the Shadow Blade into the Orchid if that's what he was gonna do.
Definitely, I mean, that might have been the way to go, or even just get an early Scotty. Like, Scotty's so easy to farm nowadays, just with the ability to just queue creeps with threat switching. I feel like you should have just gone for the item, makes him a lot more tankier and more useful in fights, so... I don't know. They might be in a sticky situation here.
So the Ember's got his Daedalus up. The Sven has bots as well. He's got a Daedalus recipe. He'll have his soon. Lion's got nothing new, but he does have 2,500 gold. Maybe a Lotus Orb, something like that. Disruptor. He's gonna be finishing the mech here soon.
Good wards here by the Radiant, by the way. They knew they were not roshing. They know they're trying to set something up. Radiant's showing some discipline not going in. Yep.
Just take a look at this.
Well,
Jug,
they can
though.
see him
He
right
is
now.
So poor. This Jug only has Manta phase boots. He is so poor at 31 minutes.
The Radiant's probably aware that they're going into Rosh right now.
It looks like Jug is pushing top. It's probably the right thing to do. I don't think they can really contest Roche as of right now.
And yeah, there's no spot the Jug can TP in. There's no T1 or anything that he can TP into to get there quicker. He's probably just gonna. He honestly should probably just trade at this point.
Yeah, just
They
probably
don't
push
win
out
the
the tower.
fight. They definitely don't win. They might as well trade it.
Yeah, but he really doesn't see them on the map, so it's really hard to judge whether they're going to gank him or getting him. Well, the Emperor does have
Haven't seen the last of him.
does have the Aegis now. I feel like they should just push. I don't know why they're delaying this. Whether they don't really need to.
I think it's an
They're-
interesting choice to give it to the Ember. I don't know. I probably would have given it to the Sven still.
Look at this wall of dire sentries here. Wall of vision. Pretty good
Pretty
map
much,
control.
Blink Dagger
It
on the
is.
Ember. This Ember is going to be very hard to catch now.
Yep, he's already got a Blink Dagger. I feel like the Manta They probably noted the work it on the Sark and gone for the Manta instead, but
I don't know if
We'll
they have.
see.
They probably haven't seen the Slark yet, or they will be soon. I don't know if they've actually seen him with the Orchid yet.
right. So
No, he
you
hasn't
never know.
shown yet in lane, unless he went to one of these wards.
It might actually be interesting to see what consequences that item choice is gonna have first.
No, looks like Radiant smoked up.
No, this is definitely what they have to do. They've got to find, and the thing is though, they can see the void, and they're not even. They saw the void in mid. They knew the supports were mid. I don't know why they didn't jump
Radiant's
the
middle
void
tower
there.
could use some help.
Nice stomp.
That was a great jump.
Nice
by the Radiant.
stomp.
That was great. They are taking this fight exactly the way they needed to. Might not be enough, but they definitely played it.
Double kill.
Yeah.
Triple
Oh,
kill.
makes you
Sven is just hitting way too hard right now.
I don't think this is the way to go. So I'm actually be dead.
Radiant's middle
Oh,
tower
he is
is
dead.
Good kill on the Sven. Are they gonna be able to push?
I think that's actually somewhat of a success already.
Was that a buyback on the Juggernaut?
Radiant
Oh, you would see a
fortified
chrono attempt
their
there and a
structures.
waste of a fortify actually.
Mega kill. Double
Wow,
kill.
it's
Buyback. Slark
Buyback
probably
on-
needs to buy back here.
Yeah, he definitely needs to buy
I don't
back.
think they want to hold this buyback.
What's it gone back? See, this is
Too
start.
late on the
Oh,
buyback.
no, the
Supports
shackle.
are dead.
Oh no, Lotus might be dead here. Buyback. Oh, and she
Triple
is dead.
kill.
He held
we're
it.
in trouble.
Coco held that buyback way too long.
Sven TP's
Oh,
back
you would
in.
see Sven buyback too. Oh my god.
Buyback TP in.
Might actually
You
be
call this
GG.
now.
Look
Your
what they're doing
Slark's
to
so far
Radiant's middle
behind now.
barracks.
It's
Yeah, I think you just call it. As
Yeah,
always,
this might
to
have to be
honest.
game.
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
or you drag it out. You start thinking about what we
Radiant's
can do
middle
next
barracks are
game. You know, how do we play better?
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
Here we see some
Radiant's middle tower
good jobs
could use
going
some
on,
help.
both teams.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, Coco held his buyback in that one fight way too long, and the Slark, yeah, if he jumped back in, it would have gone a lot better.
It would have been a much different fight, absolutely.
He bought
mean-
back by the time he got to the fight, his supports were dead.
Definitely. I mean, I think this is a very interesting game. I mean, the Radiant had it for quite some time, but I think they might have lost here in the future. But what do you think they should keep in mind for the next game to consider?
Its top tower has
Efficiency.
fallen.
Yeah.
They need
I agree
to
with
pay
that.
attention that if you ban the Timber, you gotta ban
Radiant's
the
top
Sven.
barracks have fallen.
Or
Yeah, that
take
might have
it
been it.
yourself. You know, they could have taken the Sven. I don't know why they didn't. Maybe
The
first
Dire
pick the
now
Sven.
has
The
no-
second
They
you need
saw-
a ban Timber.
I think what they need to do next game is to probably just gank more, just have more vision up, like more aggressive wards, and because their lineup basically ganks a lot, and potentially try to win the mid lane, I guess, in the next game, because that kind of
Yeah.
adds a lot of pressure.
I'm really concerned for the mid though, because that's a lane that Jug should have won hands down, and he did not win that lane. So
I think he just might have been uncomfortable on that hero. Maybe he doesn't play it as much.
it's
so
not
I
a
guess
typical
it-
mid hero. So yeah.
No, it's not that. Moo's still getting used to his new key bindings or whatever. An issue.
I mean, that can
That he
only
was having.
that can only like stop your performance to a certain extent. All it comes down to is just knowing the skill build and stuff. I'm guessing he's a little bit more unfamiliar with Juggernaut as a hero, but there are other heroes very proficient with, and I'm hoping we'd see them. Probably we might see an Invoker play next game, or we might see even
The
a
issue though
Bishop
is
Bot.
that
The
even if it's
problem-
an even matchup, I still think they might lose that mid lane. I think there's a clear mismatch in skill.
I don't think
Also-
so. I think that I doubt it because as you saw, the CS was pretty much the same. They're both the same skill level, to be honest.
Before
It's
5
just that-
minutes, yeah.
It's
yeah,
just
but
that
the
their,
thing is
their
though,
support's
that if
ganked
you get
really
2
well.
kills
That's the
on
thing.
them, it doesn't matter.
The rotations
so.
almost. Yeah, I think
The
this
force.
game was lost by the 4-5. Was won and lost in the 4-5 position. The stacking was
Pretty much.
phenomenal rotation. I mean,
Definitely.
the Radiant tried it. They tried to get a couple smoke ganks off, unsuccessful. Not entirely their fault, but the stacking. And Drew mentioned this earlier. The efficiency of the Dire team was absurd. Over 100 CS by 10 minutes. That's insane.
Pretty much. I mean, I think Steve's right. The support's pretty much won them the game there. If the Radiant had stacked more and possibly ganked the mid more efficiently, they probably would have won this game. To be honest, maybe not won this game completely, but it would have been a lot more closer. So, but I mean,
Yeah, it's way harder to gank the mid when you're on the Radiant side if you're running a safe lane because you have to walk all the way around. Dire can just walk down the side and they don't cross the tower. So it's definitely it's tricky.
It definitely is. I mean, it's basically a situation of vision versus ganks. That's pretty much it. And I feel like the Dire just dominated in terms of sheer vision. So there might be something to look at in their next game and possibly come up with a draft that works a little bit better, I guess. And I think that the Radiant can do it. I think RD Gaming can definitely do this. And good job to EV for just winning this game.
Yeah, I
Really
think
good game.
my opinion, player of the game is going to go to the Lion. Did a lot of
Definitely.
stacking. That he kept fingering that Slark right when he needed to. Picked up that Blink Dagger fairly early, and he was able to keep that Slark down. Phenomenal GPM too for a guy that wasn't really in lane most of the time.
Definitely. I mean, I think that he might actually be the player. Like, he was able to stack camps for their carry. He was able to get a quick blink dagger, and he was always there for the ganks. And I think he might be the player of the game.
And
might be right.
he even built the Yules.
Yeah, pretty
Look at
much.
that.
That's all they need.
All right, well, we're gonna cut it there. Thanks guys for helping me cast.
Yeah, no problem.
Looking forward to game 2.
Yeah, sounds good.